Now let's move on to what was cut. Fans of the game have resurfaced two new bits of the game that was cut entirely because Konami didn't want to foot the bill, one being the elusive end in 51 and the much bigger picture being the cut third chapter entitled Peace, which would have entailed Boss from Metal Gear Solid 3 making a cameo, and the harrowing scene of the boss shooting child African soldiers. Incidentally, the first mission when you land in Africa and go to the oil refinery mentions enemies in its opening credits as child soldiers. Ironically, there is ever cut content that you would think would be in the game. The PS4 box that Snake hides in is nowhere to be found, despite Sony teaming up with Konami to release a £729 or through currency conversion a $1,124 Sony Walkman. Funny how they couldn't strike a deal for a PS4 box to be in Metal Gear Solid 5 on the PS4 as some exclusive content. The true ending can be found online, and I have linked it below for all of you to check out. Other cut content from the game includes weapons, such as a machete which is ironically cosmetically attached to the battle dress you can buy, but you can't wield it. Other weapons include the iconic M4 and the Scar. More cut content that may find its way onto Metal Gear Solid Online when it releases on PC on January 2016 includes alternative outfits for Snake and his acquaintances. Snake could have had the Metal Gear Solid 3 sneaking suit, the Metal Gear Solid 3 tux, as well as the aforementioned Naked Snake outfit. Your horse would have had a high-ho silver thing going on, as you could have equipped the western outfit for the horse. As well as that, cut content had ties in to other games. Fundamentally, one cut piece of content was a decoy of Lisa from the cancelled Hideo Kojima and Del Toro game Silent Hills, originally known as PT. This content was primarily cut because of the cancellation of Silent Hills. There was two other pieces of cut content that didn't find its way to Metal Gear Solid 5, one being an 80s filter, which we don't know if it'll make a return as a future update, like the photo filter added to the Order 1886 to increase longevity. And finally, a cut mission entitled Camp Omega. This may explain why a lot of the side missions are doing the same repetitive thing over and over and over again. And that was now and then, so Metal Gear Solid 5 has been somewhat unfinished, so I find it only fair to give it an actual rating. The final score for Metal Gear Solid 5 is a 6 out of 10. Oh aye, and one more thing, they dropped David Hayter. Bye!